Welcome again to another edition of Eagle Communications Monthly Update. This is Nicholas Owen for Solomon High School. I am the principal and athletic director here at the high school. This is December. Obviously, it's an exciting time with all the holidays and everything running around. So with that being said, in the reason of the season, we're also going to brought in our music teachers, Mr. Caleb Smith and Ms. Colleen Rodriguez. They are going to be telling you a little bit about our Christmas pageant that's coming up on December 18th.
Yeah, so we have our Christmas program, which is going to be on December 17th on Monday. And we're really excited to present some good music to you guys, and we hope everyone out there will come and visit. Whether or not you have a student or not, it should be great music, great time, and we are going to try some new things this year with how we run the concert to see if we can get it to flow a little bit better and keep people in the stands and really show you guys an even broader musical selection. So I don't know if Mrs. Rodriguez is going to tell you a little bit about the how we're going to run the concert, but we would be very excited to see everyone there and look forward to seeing you.
Great. So this year we're going to start with the band again. So our fifth graders will start, and while our fifth graders are getting ready for their program, we are going to be on the other side. Our preschoolers will be getting set up on the south side of the gym. So band will play on north side. Preschool will start on south side. Then it's just going to bounce off of each other. So there's really going to be no breaks. It's called a seamless concert. So ideally we're going to start at 6:30 and hopefully go no later than 7:45 without any transition. So we really are wanting our audience members to stay seated and enjoy all of it and be very respectful to our students who have worked very hard. Like I know my students have really, we started all the way back before Halloween, which was, it's been a long year of Christmas music already, but we're so excited for you to hear and really enjoy. Our elementary, my preschoolers are going to be snowman. Our kindergarten through second graders are going to be reindeer, so they've already made their reindeer hats. There's glitter all over my room, so I'm excited for you to see that. And then my third through sixth graders, they are doing all sorts of stuff. There's an ugly sweater song, there's snow, there's going to be drums everywhere. Really fun things for you to see. Anything special about the band?
Yeah, we have a lot of good tunes prepared. These kids have been working super hard all semester long on this. And it's been a busy year. We have some really good Christmas songs for you, as well as some concert pieces as well. And the kids are just really excited to perform and show you what they've been working on all year. And they have been working very hard. This has been one of my favorite years so far. Yeah, they've been working very hard, and they have a lot of good stuff to show you guys.
Great.
Real quick on that, I wanted to ask. Now, I know in our elementary, just so everyone at home knows, that all the students will be represented. Is that correct? How many students really will be on each side of you guys? Just an estimate. We don't need it specific.
So, I mean, I know my preschoolers are my smallest class, and that's about 17. Then probably over all of the elementary, I know I have probably about 200 students represented there.
I know my daughter is very excited for the concert, has been talking about it left and right.
She has this little soli, so that's where it's a smaller group of students are going to come together and sing, so that she is representing her class of kindergartners. So she sang a solo in front of us, and I chose her as the representation of her kindergarten class. And so there's kindergarten through sixth graders. There's going to be one person from every class that has been represented for one of our songs. So yeah.
And so for the band, how many students do we have between the junior high and high school?
Oh, we're probably close to 55, I would say, which is really great. Especially junior high we're up, I think, 8 or 9 students this year. High school band is up a couple students as well, and the lower bands are well represented as well. My sixth grade band has over 20 as well, which is the biggest sixth grade band I think I've had ever since I've been here. So yeah, I'm real excited to show you. We have some good instrumentation this year. We're finally starting to get some, not just one instrument at the band. We've got some tubas, we've got some flutes, we've got some clarinets. The band is well represented, so we're real excited.
Well, we're super excited. I hope you guys are as well. What time is that program again?
It's going to be at 6 o'clock.
6:30.
6:30.
6:30.
6:30 on Monday, December 18th. Please come out, support. Like you said, there's going to be about 250 of our students that are going to be represented. So come early, grab a seat. About 2 hours is what it's going to be, and you're going to see 250 of our students be able to perform and show you their artistic skills. So please, we thank you. Thank Ms. Rodriguez and thank you, Mr. Smith, both for coming and doing this today, and thank you for all their work this entire semester, and we look forward to seeing you with them on the 18th. Thank you guys very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Well, as you saw from our music segment right there, we have a lot of exciting things. And as Mr. Smith alluded to, where he said this is one of his favorite years, this is one of our favorite years for our entire community with all the great stuff that's going on here in all of our schools. We're very, very fortunate enough to have a banner season so far in almost every one of our activities. The start, obviously, is probably most of you have read and heard about was all the success we had this year with football. Not only did the students and coaches both go above and beyond with all their successes. They ended up placing second place in the entire state. Sorry. Only 2 losses through the entire year. One of those was avenged in the sub-state final with that win against Kenton Galva. So that was our first trophy in football in our school history, which is absolutely incredible and really brought a buzz to all of our students in our school and really to our community. And that's what I really want to thank is all of our community. We had our community pep rally and was very, very well attended. And then to see the stands just being filled, not just with our students and not just with the parents and immediate families of our players, but just random alumni and friends of our community that were stopping and just really supporting. That meant so much to us at Solomon High School to see such outpouring of support. And I would be remiss to not talk about all the other successes that we've had. We had regionals this year hosted by our volleyball team. We were very fortunate to say that we were the regional champions and we advanced to the sub-state. Our girls kind of had their season come to the end at the sub-state, at the Centralia sub-state, which Centralia ended up being the state champion overall in volleyball. So our girls, again, had another phenomenal year winning regionals. We're also excited to say that both our boys and our girls in basketball will be the hosts of regionals. So those will be coming up in March as well. You can come and not only watch Solomon Gorillas, but a lot of the other area teams in the 1A. We were going to vie for a regional championship on those days as well. So lots of great things going on with all of our activities. It's just truly been a banner year. And not only kudos and shout outs to all of those students, but also to all of you at home, because we could not have had those successes we had without all of your guys' support. And the words can't describe exactly how much indebted we are, and I know how much that meant to the kids, talking to them afterwards about how much it meant to them to see them supported. So I know you guys will come out, obviously, to our music program like you've done all of our athletic events, and we're so happy for that. Another exciting thing that's going on is a new app I want to tell you guys about that we are rolling out here at the high school. You might have read about this or heard about this in the newspaper, because Abilene High School is another one who's rolling this, and it's called P3. Basically, this is a kind of a branch off of like your Crime Stoppers. You guys are very familiar with the Crime Stoppers, where you would call in and report a crime anonymously. And this is the same kind of concept, except for this does this through an app that you can use on your phone, or an app that you can put a bookmark on your Chromebooks. We're a one-to-one device here at Solomon High School, where every student has a Chromebook that they take with them. So starting second semester, we will have a app loaded up on everybody's Chromebook, which will have students be able to have access to this P3 app. To tell you a little bit about this, not only obviously does it do the same concepts as what Crime Stoppers and let them report a crime anonymously, because that way we don't want any student to feel some sort of pressure. Sometimes can even be seen if they're seen talking to someone, or small schools and things like that can happen. It's just a quiet way they can report things anonymously. But the biggest thing, and this is the safety component, is it's more than just crimes. It's really anything the student feels concerns about that they're able to report. For example, if they have an issue with bullying, not necessarily even themselves, but someone else that they see that to, they have an opportunity now to report that through the app. If there's a concern for students' welfare, that's an opportunity for them to report that. Abilene High School has rolled this out for this school year. Dr. Smith, the principal at Abilene High School, has come over and spoken to us a little bit about this and took just rave reviews. We talked to a couple of the different officers, Garcia and Davis, with the Dickinson County, and they've told us all about the details of this. And we are very, very excited. We just think this is going to be another opportunity for us to really ensure that our students are safe when they're within our, not only within our walls of Solomon High School, but even outside. Because this is something that if they go home and they hear a concern or they see something outside that concerns them or someone else that they know, it's an opportunity for them to make that report. That report obviously then will be determined on what we can do to help that student and really get them the help that they need. So we're super excited. It's a very new program, but super rave reviews so far from Abilene. I think it's going to be ran out through all of Dickinson County. So I'm sure you'll be hearing more about it, not just from us at Solomon and at Abilene and reading in the Register. You probably did about the article on that, but you'll be reading about it from all the different schools that are doing that. So that's going to be something that we're very excited about rolling out here coming up second semester. The other thing I want to talk about, because it is this time of year, is our Operation Gorilla. Operation Gorilla, for those of you that are not aware, has been in place for years and years now. Basically, it's an opportunity where we see students and families that are in needs within our own community, and we kind of reach out and try and help those. It started way back when, years ago, we had a teacher who would organize food drives, and then they would obviously, we didn't have a food bank here in small town of Solomon, Kansas, so they would take all their food and it would go to Abilene or it would go to Salina. And we started wondering about what could we do that would really directly impact our community of Solomon, Kansas. So that's where they adopted the concept of Operation Gorilla. So throughout the year, this week especially, for our schools, kids are bringing in canned goods. We have a goal of 700 canned goods to be collected within our high school, which if the students meet that, they have prizes that they, as a school, would win if we get that many canned goods. But after we collect those canned goods, we would distribute those to our community. But it's not just stopping there. This year has just been, we talked about all the outpouring of support and how much that truly meant to us. The Cowboy Way, which is a local business here, has put up an angel tree, which has the names of, or not necessarily the names, but has like student, 4th grade, size, youth, medium, shirt, whatever the case may be, details about families that you can adopt and what their needs are. So this goes back to, not only has our students been doing this for a while, and even our CTSOs, which are our community-based career and technical organizations like FFA and FCCLA and FPLA, they've been going around for years doing, whether it's the trick or treat so kids can eat, or raising funds to donate for gift cards, toys, things like that. They've always been doing this, but now we've kind of expanded our horizon, and over time it's grown. And this year, it just seems like it has went off the roof as far as all the excitement of what's going on. And we have the tree at the Angel Way, or at the Cowboy Way, to adopt, and then we have 30 families that we now are going to represent within Solomon that we are going to be able to donate back to them, not only canned goods and food, but also toys and things like that of the season to hopefully ease that burden a little bit on those families. But the biggest thing I want to talk about on that is not only the great program of the Operation Gorilla, but a thank you to all of you guys out in the community, because this year it really has exploded, and we could not have done that. With the help of some social media, it has been outstanding. With that being speaking on social media, the last thing we're going to talk about is kind of the excitement. We've changed things a little bit. You saw it the first time at the District Site Council. The District Site Council this month, we were wondering about what we can do to really get more people to come, get more people to be an active member in our site councils. And usually we try to find what day of the week people have the least amount of conflict, and that was usually Sunday evenings. But this year, our superintendent, Justin Cope, came up with a new idea. And I got to be honest with you, I was a little hesitant about whether this was going to be a positive idea, but he decided he was going to go Facebook Live with our site council. And I got to tell you, we went from a normal site council of 8 to 10 members to, I believe we had 30 different people watching that meeting, actively involved, asking questions, really getting involved with our school. So that has been a super big positive with the release of our Facebook Live social media for our site councils. And so not only will we continue to see that, we heard you loud and clear that was something that was positive and got more people involved, which is what we want. You'll see that for the site council for not only the district, but also for our building site council. Those occur on we take December off because I know everybody's so busy with the holiday season, but then we'll start back in January on the 3rd Sunday of the month. So those are always at 6 p.m. So if you can make it, come on over to Solomon High School to the library. But if you can't make it, now all you got to do is go to our Solomon Public School Facebook page, and you can just click there, and you can watch the Facebook Live event and make comments and ask questions if you would like for there. Well, that's about all for today. I do want to thank everybody for tuning in. As you can see, we had so many positive things going on. I want to thank Ms. Rodriguez and Mr. Smith again, and remind you guys on December 18th to come out for the Christmas pageants. It's super exciting. Thank the Dickinson County Sheriff's Department for all their help with the P3 app and rolling that new concept out. Thank all the community for their support. Thank them for the support with the Operation Gorilla. Thank them for all the support with all the success we've had with our athletic teams. We could not have done all this without you, and for all your support with our site council and our rollout of our Facebook Lives. So thank you guys so much for everything, and we'll see you guys next month.